Okay, let's have a look at Travelling Wilburys, End of the Line. We're going to do the little intro and then we're going to look at the chords for the singing. Okay, I'll demonstrate the intro. So. And then you go into the song. Okay, so we're using little triads. So you can see a little bit of a D shape in there. You can see an E shape in there. I'll explain what that means in a bit. And you can see an A shape. The reason why I say that's E shape is because if you were to do an E bar chord there, like that, you see it's the top end of an E. And if you were to do an A chord like that, see that's like an open A down there, here. The top end of that would be this. Okay. So that's what I mean when I say it's from that shape, the open chord shape down here. Okay, so we're going to start on the D shape, and it's going to start here on the 7th fret. So if I show you the tab and show you how that looks when you look at a bit of tab, you can see that the 7, 8, 7. So this is your first string, and then your second string is the 8, and your third string's the 7 again. So you can see that makes up a D shape, and you've got this open D note here on the 4th string, so you're going to put that first. So you're going to play that chord with this rhythm. Okay, and then you're going to go down the bottom of the guitar to a normal D down there. So using the D shape, it is a D chord. So when I say shape, I don't actually mean chord. So this is a D shape, but it's actually a G chord. I'll explain that another time. But yeah, because you can see it's the same shape, but it sounds different. So here we go. Again. Okay, so the second part starts the same. Here, so you got the. This time you move up to move the shape up, so it's 9, 10, 9. So you can see it's still a D shape, and you move it up 2 frets. So this is on the 9th now. And the last chord there, you can see. I'll just zoom in just on that. On the first string it's 10, second string it's 10. So you might want to use 2 fingers on the 10 there, or I would just use my first finger to rest on them 2 10s there on the first and second string, and then my second finger up here on the 11, because you can see on the tab it's 11 there. So you got this. So putting that together, you're going move it up 2 frets, and then move to that shape, which derives from the E shape. So it's the sort of tail end, it's the high end of that E shape there. So you got. Okay, so putting the first bit with it. So let's get on to the next bit. Yeah, it starts off the same, goes up to the 9th fret on the D as well. So. And then we got some different things that are happening here, which I'll just zoom in on. Okay, so we got the next chord is a 10, and it goes 12, 12. So you need your first finger on the 10 there, on that first string, and then the next 2 strings you want 12 and 12. So I'm using these 2 fingers here, because when you come in from this this D shape on the 9th fret to that shape. If you notice, my third finger is the one that moves up, if you see here. So D there. I'm going to take my first 2 fingers off, move this up to the 12, and then put them on. You see that has a nice smooth movement to it, rather than going and then switching to different fingers, which is alright, but you wanna go to the one which is the most smoothest. Okay. So that's going from that D shape to that 10, 12, 12 shape. So the next shape we're going to do is 12, 14, 14. So 12 on here, 14, 14. So that's the same shape as what you did with the 10 total. So just move that shape up 2 frets. And then you're going to end on a D shape, but on the 14th fret. So the last bunch of shapes here we're just going to go from. So a D shape on the 7th fret, a D shape on the 9th fret. Then you're going to go to the A shape, so the 10th fret and 12, 12. Then the 12, 14, 14. So move that shape up 2 frets, and then a D shape. So you go. Sorry. So it moves nicely up the scale with the chords. So putting that line together. Okay, so I'm going to show you the whole thing now. The whole, well, just the intro. So you can see here. So putting all 3 together nice and slowly. Bit quicker. Okay, and then it goes, well, it's alright. So the singing and that is pretty easy, really. You can see the timing. When you got this D, you got 4 beats, then you got 4 beats, then you got 2 beats, and then it goes to the A for 2 beats, back to the, and then to a G. So it does sort of jump in there. I would just refrain from having to count the beats. I'll tell you what, we could start by counting the beats, but then I want you to look at the lyrics. So D is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then A is 3, 4, then G is 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that again. So D, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because you can see the D there is 1, 2, and the A is going to be 3, 4. But if you were to just look at the words and you think when I say around, see that A is over the round, you could just change then. Well, it's alright, riding around in the breeze. And when I say breeze, you move to G. So I would get into the habit of looking at the lyrics and changing with the chords. Okay, so let's try the chorus. A 1, 2, 3, well, it's alright, riding around in the breeze. Well, it's alright, if you live the life you please. Well, it's alright, doing the best you can. Well, it's alright, as long as you lend a hand. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going into the Tom Petty bit here. So G, you could sit around and wait for the phone to ring, the end of the night, waiting for someone to tell you everything, the end of the night. G, sit around and wonder what tomorrow brings, maybe a diamond ring. Well, it's, so if you notice the strumming, I'm not doing a like sticking to a certain pattern. I'm just getting the momentum going like that, and just playing a bit more fluent of just random stuff. I think you'll know, if you look at guitarists, they don't just always stick to one pattern, they just mix it up. And as long as your hand's moving there, the timing should be good. And you'll get the feel for doing that rather than being obsessed in what is the pattern for this song, you know. Okay, so here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, even if they say you're wrong, well, it's alright. Sometimes you gotta be strong. Well, it's alright. Actually, I did that wrong there. So that should have been to a D chord there. Let's start this again. So from this D, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Even if they say you're wrong, well, it's alright. Sometimes if you gotta be strong, well, it's alright. As long as you got somewhere to lay, well, it's alright. Every day is judgment day. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then to the next verse. G. Maybe somewhere down the road, the way it is, end of the line, you'll think of me and wonder where I am these days. End of the line. Maybe somewhere down the road when somebody plays Purple Haze. 1, 2, 3. Well, it's alright. Push comes to shove, well, it's alright. If you got someone to love, well, it's alright. Everything will work out fine, well, it's alright. We're going to the end of the line. Last verse, 2, 3, 4. Don't have to be ashamed of the car I drive. The end of the line. I'm just glad to be here, happy to be alive. End of the line. It don't matter if you're by my side. I'm satisfied. Well, it's alright. Even if you're old and gray, well, it's alright. Still got something to say, well, it's alright. Remember to live and let live, well, it's alright. The best you can do is forgive. Okay, and I think there's a, yeah, it ends on a last chorus here. Well, it's alright. Riding around in the breeze, well, it's alright. If you live the life you please, well, it's alright. Even if the sun don't shine, well, it's alright. We're going to the end of the line. And then it does actually end on the riff. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Great little tune, nice and simple to play, and it's got a nice, interesting intro and outro. I've only just started listening to this band. It's a super band with George Harrison, Tom Petty, Bob Dylan, Roy Orbison, and Jeff Lynne from ELO. It's a great song to play. It's good fun. I've enjoyed showing you on here. So let me know in the comments if there's anything you want me to add to it, if there's any information that's missing you want me to explain in a bit more detail. Okay, see you on the next video. Thank you.